concentration of glucose, epimerization, and some reactions, how you establish regarding the configuration of the glucose. In this session, we will see the process of conversion of one form of aldose into another higher homolog. Already I have told you the homolog. That is, if you have 4 carbon atoms in a glucose or in a carbohydrate, you can convert it into 5 carbon atoms. And similarly, if you have 6 carbon atom glucose, you can convert it back into 5 carbon atom or 4 carbon atom glucose, the homologs. And you have a process by which you identify these reactions. So I'm going to describe these reactions also. You please follow. So let me share the screen. I think you can see now the chain lengthening and glucose chain shortening. Okay. So I'll just use this highlighter and then this one. Okay. Glucose chain lengthening and chain shortening is a chemical process of decreasing or increasing the carbon chain length of glucose. That is, glucose can be shortened by oxidation and decarboxylation to generate arabinose. Arabinose is a 5-membered ring, and this one is a 6-membered ring. So, by a process known as rough degradation. So 6 to 5, we call it as a rough degradation. To increase the glucose carbon chain, a series of chemical reactions can be used to add one more carbon atom to the aldehyde of glucose, which is known as Killiani-Fischer synthesis. It's known as Killiani-Fischer synthesis. Here it is. Killiani-Fischer synthesis. So, glucose can react with bromine in water to form aldonic acid, which can then undergo oxidative decarboxylation. That is, oxidation followed by removal of CO2. Okay, with hydrogen peroxide and iron acetate to form arabinose. This reaction can be conducted iteratively. Iteratively means one by one. Iteration is one by one carbon at a time to generate sugars with smaller chain lengths. This is the important process in that. Okay, so here you go. I'll explain this. You can see this. We're starting with the 6 carbon atom glucose. We're starting with 6 carbon atoms. So this I will write like this: C double bond O and H. Then your H form, right? And the H in the H. In the CO in the CO, right? So you will write CHOH 4 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have CH2 OH. In the OH done, in the OH. Right? So this is On bromine water addition, it gets oxidized to give that is like this. CH is 4 times CH2. This is known as aldonic acid. Why? You have aldehyde here that is converted into carboxylic acid. And then you are adding ferric acetate in the presence of hydrogen peroxide, and you get an arabinose. Arabinose is exactly a 5-carbon atom, CHOH, 3 times, and then CH2. The O is done in the OH. Okay, then you have 1, 2, 3. That's in the 3. சரியா? இங்க வந்து 2 H வரும். இங்க ஒரு H, இங்க ஒரு H. Here you will have an H and H. And the CH2 தான் இது. Right? Then you will have one more H here, and that will be this CH plus CO2 is the form of a gas. So that is why you call it as the decarboxylation, because you are carboxyl group remove பண்றீங்க. It is called as the decarboxylation by the use of oxidation process using it. So finally you can see that here you have 4 atoms and here you have 3 atoms. Overall, this will have 6 carbon atoms and overall 5 carbon atoms. Therefore, what you have done is you have converted 6-membered glucose into 5-membered arabinose. Okay, 5-membered arabinose. This process is known as rough degradation. This process is known as rough degradation. Also, one more important thing is, because glucose is an aldose, aldehydic glucose, so you call it as an aldose. Glucose is an aldose. It is converted into arabinose, which is also an aldose, because it also has aldehydic group. This also has aldehydic group. So this is higher homolog to lower homolog. So you get questions like, how will you convert glucose into arabinose, or how will you convert 6-membered carbohydrate into 5-membered carbohydrate, or how will you get a lower homolog from a higher homolog, or what happens when you add bromine water followed by ferric acetate and decarboxylation. So all this process is rough degradation. There is possibility that you can convert aldose into ketose. That is a separate process. I'll tell you in my next class, but we are not doing that. We are converting only the higher homolog into the lower homolog. Then the next part of the reaction is this one. So I must tell you what happens there in the second part of the reaction. Let's see. Here you can see glucose can be the substrate in the Killiani-Fischer synthesis. Very important reaction. You have to remember this. I am going to explain what this is. That adds a carbon atom to the aldehydic group and forms sugars with one more carbon atom, +1. First process le idile -1, right? Idile +1, idile -1. Okay. Then the substrate, the first step is a nucleophilic addition of aqueous cyanide to aldehyde group. Do you remember what I told you about hydrogen cyanide? This is also called as the cyanidic acid. The industrial chemistry uses cyanide as well as potassium cyanide for further reactions. Remember, there are many pharmaceutical entities. Wherever you go, the first thing they ask is, how will you increase our carbon chain in a particular chemical reactions? So the first step is addition of cyanohydrin. So cyanide, potassium cyanide, and sodium cyanide, sodium thiocyanate. There are so many complexes also there. These cyanides, they are used to add to the carbon atom, hydrolyze it. After hydrolyzation, they become COOH, and then the cyanidization, this is finally reduced using the sodium amalgam, sodium and mercury, to form a higher homology from 6 to 7. So, and just to show how this Kleene-Fischer synthesis is. Okay, first thing is rough degradation. You have seen what you have to remember is important part is using bromine in water. Second part, Fe18, hydrogen peroxide. So you add 6 carbon atoms, you get 5 carbon atoms. That is rough degradation. Now, somebody has switched on that. Switch off பண்ணுங்கப்பா. Here it is. Mute பண்ணுங்க. Hey, mute பண்ணுங்கப்பா. சவுண்ட் யாருக்கு நிறைய வருது, மியூட் பண்ணுங்க. Samuel mute பண்ணு. Right. So here is again, I'll just put up the missing things here. Here you will have 1H and here you will have 1H. So if I write them back, I'll get a first carbon atom C double bond O H. Second carbon atom, third carbon atom, fourth carbon atom. So I will write CHOH 3 times and then fourth மட்டும் நான் ஏன் தனியா எழுதுறேன், ஏன்னா இந்த கான்ஃபிகரேஷன் வேற மாதிரி இருக்கு, right? Then finally you have CH2OH. So this is the carbohydrate. This is our glucose. 6 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 carbon atoms. Then it is made to react with sodium cyanide in the presence of water. You get, here you see this this C double bond O is converted into COH, and you have one more which is called Cn. Okay, then I have CHOH 4 times and then CH2, right? So you can check the valency, 1, 2, 3, one more hydrogen should be added there. 3 தான் இருக்கு, கார்பனுக்கு எப்பவுமே வேலன்சி 4 தான் இருக்கணும். அதனால இங்க ஒரு H வரும், ஆனா அது போடுறதில்லை, இங்க உள்ள ஒரு H வந்து போடுறதில்லை. It is understood that if something is missing, you have to just put it. Okay, then this is a process, we call it as the hydrolysis. Hydrolysis is a process in which you convert this into a lactone. So a lactone means, what happens here? The first carbon atom, just first carbon atom, second carbon atom, third carbon atom, fourth carbon atom, fifth carbon atom. Okay, first and fifth carbon atom are linked by this process of heating, and you get a compound like this, it is actually written like this. C double O in the O, this one. Okay. And then I'll write CHOH 3 times CH O CH2. Right? So this is a aldonic acid followed by lactone. And then finally it undergoes sodium, hydrogen, hydrogram, that is mercury reduction to give a CHO, CHOH 3 times and then CH2. So this is arabinose and has got 5 carbon atoms. So you started with glucose with 6 carbon atoms, converted into arabinose. Sorry, the glucose, how many carbon atoms? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 carbon atoms. That is CH2OH 5 here. And you get 7 carbon atoms. So 6 carbon atoms to 7 carbon atoms conversion is done by means of the Killiani synthesis. Killiani synthesis. Okay, I'll give them another very simple formula to suggest what happens there. Here it is. Right, this is what I found in our book there. Here, this is very simply written. Let me see this. First, the Killiani-Fischer synthesis, Killiani-Verlaine. It is actually Killiani-Fischer synthesis. You can remember this step. First step is the formation of cyanohydrine. Second step is hydrolysis of cyanide to carboxylic acid, which is known as aldonic acid. And conversion of aldonic acid to lactone by means of heating. Then that is the third step. Conversion of aldonic acid into lactone by means of the heating. The fourth step is reduction of lactone with sodium hydroxide to get a higher aldose. Okay, so here is that particular reaction. I am starting with numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is aldopentose. It is also known as arabinose. Right? So when you have HCN actually exists like H plus and Cn minus. Okay. So what happens here is this CHO exists like C double bond O and H. Okay. With the approach of HCN, this minus charge goes there. The minus ion is the plus ion. So Cn minus will go to the plus part, and H plus will go to the minus part. Minus yaar mele irukudhu, oxygen mele irukku illaya. So H plus O minus சேர்ந்து OH ஆ மாறும். அந்த OH தான் இது. Right? Carbon atom 1 ஏற்கனவே இந்த ஹைட்ரோஜன் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த ஹைட்ரோஜன் இது. இந்த H இங்க அட்டாக் பண்ணி வரக்கூடியது OH. இந்த Cn, which is a nucleophilic attack, Cn minus offers a nucleophilic attack, goes to this carbon atom which is plus. C plus Cn minus ரெண்டுமே சேர்ந்து C plus Cn minus ஒரு சயனோஹைட்ரின் ஃபார்ம். இதுக்கு பேர் தான் வந்து சயனோஹைட்ரின். இதுக்கு பேர் தான் சயனோஹைட்ரின். Now you do a hydrolysis. In the hydrolysis, usually what happens is C triple bond N is converted into C double bond O or COOH. இது அப்படியே பிரேக் ஆயிட்டு ஒரு H2 இதுல போயிடும். இங்க ஒரு வாட்டரோட போய் COOH மாறிடும். ஓகே, இந்த CHOH அப்படியே இருக்கு, இந்த Cn வந்து அப்படியே COOH மாறிடும். இப்போ இங்க வந்து நம்பர் ஆஃப் கார்பன் ஆட்டம்ஸ் கவுண்ட் பண்ணீங்கன்னா எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 1 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 6 ஆயிடுச்சா? ஸோ இங்க 5 தான் இருக்கு, இங்க 6. ஸோ யூ ஹவ் கன்வெர்டட் 5 to 6 by the addition of this Cn. இந்த Cn இங்க போட்டு உங்களுக்கு 6th கார்பன் ஆட்டம் கிடைச்சிருக்கு. Again, if you count that, you get 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay. Now, if you remove water, this actually exists like C double bond OH. That's it actually, right? So, first carbon atom to fifth carbon atom link. It is called as the lactone. Lactone alla neenga paathirupinga. It's an important part of a milk. ஒரு கீட்டோ குரூப் இருக்கும், ஒரு ஆக்சிஜன் இருக்கும். அதுல இந்த லாக்டேட் தான் மில்கோட மெயின் காம்பனன்ட். இதுதான் இது பிரேக் ஆச்சுனா தான் வந்து மில்க் கெட்டு போயிடுது அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்றேன். ஸோ if milk is completely vitrified, the lactones are gone. They break up into small molecules and they form alcohols and other hydrocarbons, carbohydrates. Okay, so when you just heat it here, this OH, what water molecule goes? Which water molecule? This hydrogen, and this oxygen. இது வந்து மைனஸ் H2 அப்படியே போயிடும், ரைட்டா? அப்போ இந்த H இங்க அப்படியே இருக்கு, CH அப்படியே இருக்கா? ஒரு OH போயிடுது, ஒரு H போயிடுது, ஒரு OH and H goes up like this. Now one O is here, this O is this O. இந்த O தான் இது. Chain form ஆயிடும் அப்படியே, bend ஆயிடும் அப்படியே. 1 2 3 4 5. You can see that if you draw the bend structure, 1 2 3 4 5 இப்படி வந்துரும். அப்படி பெண்ட் ஆனதான் இந்த காம்பவுண்ட் சிமிலர். அப்படி பெண்ட் ஆனதான் என்ன அர்த்தம்? இது இந்த சைக்ளிக் ஃபார்ம்ல வந்திருக்கு அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். இது இங்க O, இந்த O இருக்கு இல்லையா, இந்த O ஒண்ணுதான். So you have CO already there. Now in the last part of the reaction, you are adding 2 hydrogen in the presence of the sodium borohydride. This is a kind of a drastic reduction, which breaks this chain, and therefore you get a molecule like this, which is written here. I will write it here: CHO, CHOH, 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 and CH2. Now if you start numbering, you can write 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. சரியா? 5ல இருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சோம், 6ல முடிச்சோம். That is Killiani synthesis. Okay, so in this simple explanation, I am able to explain how you can convert a simple form to the higher homolar. So the Killiani synthesis is also summarized in the below form like this. You see, taking a specific D-arabinose, a Killiani feature gives 2 aldohexose, D-glucose and D-mannose. இங்க 3 கார்பன் ஆட்டம் இருக்கு, இங்க 3 இருக்கு, இங்க 3 இருக்கு, இங்க CH2OH இருக்கு, இங்க CH2OH இருக்கு, இங்க CH2OH இருக்கு. This is subjected to Killiani synthesis. You got இந்த CHO இந்த CHO இந்த CHO ஒண்ணுதான். இப்போ இங்க நடுவுல ஒரு இதுதான் ஆட் ஆயிருக்கு. எப்படி HCN போட்டு ஹைட்ரோலைஸ் பண்ணி லாக்டோனை மாறி சோடியம் போரேட் போட்டு கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணி அந்த C இங்க வந்திருக்கு. இதுல ரெண்டு ஐசோமர் இருக்கு. One isomer is COH on the right side, other isomer is COH OH on the left side. Therefore, this is D-glucose and this is D-mannose. So this is a Kleene-Fischer synthesis, and the four steps are very important. Okay, formation of cyanhydrin, hydrolysis of cyanide to COOH to give aldonic acid, conversion of aldonic acid to lactone by heating, reduction of lactone with sodium borohydride to give higher aldose. Okay, so this is chain lengthening. This is chain lengthening. In the chain shortening process, you do this thing. Chain shortening process also, I'll take up one clip from the book. Just show you how chain shortening is there. Just a minute. Chain short. You see this chain shortening, how it is written in a simple textbook. So you have chain shortening here with that is D-glucose is there. It is also called as aldohexose. 1, 2, this 3 carbon atoms I think na 3, 4, 5, and then 6 carbon atoms are there. You are adding bromine, and it is simply oxidized. CHO is oxidized to COOH by adding bromine water. The reagent now and then after adding calcium salt in the presence of hydrogen peroxide and ferric. In the previous example, we have seen ferric acetate. So ferric, calcium, some salts, they usually act as a catalyst, converting aldonic acid into converting the acid into a CHO group, but with the removal of CO2 gas. So this process is called as the decarboxylation. Because you are having hydrogen peroxide, you are calling it as a oxidative decarboxylation. These are all important points which will get you marks. Okay. Since symmetry is lost to C2 தான் போயிட்டு CHO அப்படியே இருக்கு. Yeah. Symmetry is lost at C2. Two aldo excesses that differ only in configuration at this carbon atom yield the same aldo bonds. அப்படின்னா என்ன அர்த்தம்? ஒரு குளுக்கோஸ் ஒரு மேனோஸ் இங்க பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா, இந்த குளுக்கோஸ் இந்த மேனோஸ் ரெண்டு எடுத்து போட்டீங்கன்னா கூட உங்களுக்கு என்ன கிடைக்கும்? ஆல்டோ பென்டோஸ் தான் வரும். ஏன்? Symmetry of the second carbon is lost by means of the reductive decarboxylation. Therefore, you cannot get two isomers. Two isomers varanchina D-glucose and D-mannose. So rough degradation, whatever isomer is this, you will get only one monomer of that particular oxidized carbohydrate. Okay. So aldonic acid is that is in the previous case we have seen how the acid is converted into lactone and then finally into the carbohydrate aldehyde. So rough degradation and Kleene synthesis, these two things are very important. In the Kleene synthesis, you have to remember the four steps. That is given there. And in the rough degradation, you have to remember bromine in water and calcium salt. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can please ask me, and I can again just summed up all those things in the first slide itself. That is what this one. You can see this rough degradation. All this is a simple chain molecule. All this is a simple chain molecule. So that I have already written there. Okay. So I'll stop sharing this and just ask you if you have any doubts. You can raise your questions there. We've got a few more minutes and I'll be willing to answer. Any doubts there? Somebody raise the hand. Bala Ganesh, raise the hand. What is the matter?